Since I released the video about our new private and small group training, there's been a lot of questions about, Coach, should I go the one-on-one route or should I go the small group route? And I'm going to be honest with you. I honestly suggest the small group route. And I know for some people that's like, well, I'd rather have private instruction with my player. And there's some value to that. But let me just give you 4 reasons why I honestly, personally think the small group is better. Number 1, the interactions. Basketball is a game of 5-on-5. Yes, there's some one-on-one situations where you're going to attack a defender by yourself, but there's interactions. There's pick and roll. There's down screens. There's flare screens. There's drive and kick. There's a whole lot that goes into the game, and being able to train with 2 or 3 players at a time allows us to put those interactions into play and really build off of it as well. Competition. Just like with anything you learn, the quicker you can apply, the better. Well, if we're working on ball handling and then for the next 5 minutes we go into a one-on-one ball handling situation, now all of a sudden we're able to apply and put competition to what it is. As well, no player wants to be the player in a workout that's dragging it behind or that's not giving everything they got. So that element of competition or even a little bit of accountability, which we're going to talk about in a second, comes into play with the workout. So it really feeds for a different environment of intensity and focus when you have more than one player. The pace. Yes, you can push an individual player by themselves and you can push them, but they're going to break down pretty quick if they're by themselves. So then you got to deal with this dynamic of stretching the workout a little more. When you've got 2 or 3 players, which gives each player that little bit of break in between each rep, and not to say we slow down, we actually speed up. But that 2, 3, maybe even 4 players, and they're pacing it. Everybody's still getting a high amount of reps. Everybody's still in a very high intensity workout, but the breakdown happens a lot less quicker, which then breakdown happens a lot mentally and then physically. If we're teaching, if we're in the middle of a workout where we're really teaching, we don't want mental breakdown as much as possible. Well, that extra little bit of rest allows to prolong the endurance and it not to happen. Accountability. Like I said earlier, no one wants to be that player in the workout that's not holding their weight. The other side of it, like we mentioned in the other video, we're going to be doing things that are going to hold players more accountable and be higher expecting of them to complete their home workouts. Well, again, no player wants to be that player that shows up to the workout and didn't do their job beforehand while the others did. So there's a lot, it just increases accountability. And then here's the thing, because this is what we really encourage the most, is to build a team. We encourage teammates to get in our small groups together. Does that have to be that way? No. But when you have teammates in the group together, now you're building the team. You know, it's like I always say, it's great to build your skills. It's great to build yourself so that you can do more for the team. But if you're the only one getting better, how much can you do for the team by yourself? Instead, to get 3 or 4 teammates together, even just 2 teammates together and work together really builds and expands things, and honestly has been the best results we've seen through anything. We've got some groups right now working together that are either anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 players from the same team, and the results are just exponential. So with that being said, I would highly encourage you to go small group when we open the platform. Again, the registration forms below this video or somewhere on this page, depending where you're seeing it. If you haven't pre-registered for that private platform yet, please do so now, because we're only taking a small handful of players. I'm only taking a certain amount. Coach L, Coach Christine, everybody else who's involved with Smart, we're only taking a small amount so that we can serve you better with the additions that we talked about in the last video. So make sure you fill out the pre-registration form below, and we'll be in touch very soon.